Salut YouTube, and Sophie here. Welcome back. Today's video we are going to talk about my 2022 empties. Let me get all of this out of this bag. Okay, so I have somewhat organized everything. Let's start with skincare, even though I know I am missing one. And I hope I'm not gonna forget to talk about it. But let's start with my moisturizers. So I think every single one was part of my inventory at some point, but I finished one Mixa Expert rehydrating what? Face lotion? Yeah, something like that. I finished one Clinique Fit post-workout mattifying moisturizer. I don't even remember that I finished this year, so it wasn't memorable. I finished one Kirines, what is it called? Purity Control Cream. It was alright. I finished one of my favorite face cream. It's the Shine Refine Day by Kiko. This is a discontinued moisturizer, which so sad about. I still have two, but after that I'm out. I finished one Clinique ID. It's fine. It's not worth 52 euros. And I finished one sample of the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. If I remember correctly, this was a little bit too thick for me, and yeah, it smells like roses. I don't like the scent of flower, but was fine. So this year I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I finished 6 moisturizers. I only finished one serum, which was also from Kirines. This is the Matty Time Purifying Essence. It was a serum, though I feel like I'm missing using a serum, so I think I'm gonna buy another one for this year, but this one was just a serum. I finished 3 cleansers. I finished this one from Neutrogena. It's the, I don't know, anti-breakout, anti-something gel cleanser with salicylic acid. Oh yeah, I said that I would compare. Look, it's in my bathroom. I'm too lazy to get it out, but I said I would compare it to my other one, which is called the same thing. The difference though is this one has only salicylic acid, and the other one also has AHA, I believe. So this is the difference. Also, this one is scented, the other one is not. But I think when the other one will be done, I'm just gonna buy this one. The difference is price is not worth it. I finished this mousse, cleansing mousse. I don't like cleansing mousse. I prefer gel cleansers because of my oily skin, I think. And I finished this moisturizer cleanser by Aven. This is the Klinos cleansing gel, and it's one of my favorites. So this year I finished 3 cleansers. I have here 2 cleansing balm, makeup remover balm, one from Clinique and one from Kiko. Wait, I think I finished 2 from Kiko. I think I finished 2 this year, because the other one I cleansed and kept to reuse the packaging, and I think I'm gonna do the same with this one because it's like really thick and heavy packaging, unlike this from Clinique, which is plastic. So that's 3. And I also finished what is it called, the Pharmacy Green Clean, the apple scent. I finished this one, so that's 4 cleansing balms. I'm trying to find another cleansing balm, but I'm not lucky so far. So if you have recommendations, knowing that I don't have easy access to the pharmacy one. I finished one exfoliator. This is from Sephora. This is the Metamorphosis exfoliating powder. It doesn't exist anymore. I really like exfoliating powders. I know Dermalogica has one, but it's so expensive. So I'm trying to find, I don't know, another exfoliator maybe, but I really enjoyed, not this one, but I really enjoyed exfoliating powders. This one though, I had two. The first one, after a week of being opened, smelled like cheese, like literally like cheese. This one smelled like cheese as soon as I opened it. So I finished 4 body lotions. Whoa. I finished 2 from Rituals. I finished this is a like travel size of the Soul Uplifting Body Cream by the Ritual of Hammam. I found it this year, I think, but it was in my stash for at least 3 years. I finished this one, which is the Magic Touch. Yes, this is the Magic Touch body cream. This one is from the Ritual of Sakura. This one was not heavy enough for my skin. I have really dry skin on my body. This one, I don't remember. I think I used it up pretty quickly. Maybe that's why I don't remember. But the scent, at least of the Ritual of Sakura, is pretty strong. I finished this one from, this brand, hopefully this brand that I cannot pronounce. The scent is, oh yeah, it still has the scent. It smells so good. It's supposed to smell like passion fruit and lime. The scent is gorgeous, but again, it was not heavy enough for my skin. The one that is really good for my skin though is this one from The Body Shop. This is the aloe one, the aloe soothing body butter. This one is really thick. I think the aloe line is for sensitive skin, and I mean my skin was moisturized for days, and I mean days, compared to what usually happens, which is I apply body lotion and like 4 to 6 hours later I'm ashy. Not with this one. I think I'm gonna buy it again sometime. I don't know when. You know my love for body lotion. And finally, I have 2 body scrubs. This one is also from the brand that I cannot pronounce. It was alright. It was it's an exfoliating body scrub with apple, green tea, and ginger. It was like a really dense sugar body scrub, but for some reason, which is my favorite form of body scrub, but for some reason I did not really enjoy it. My favorite is from the Ritual of Ayurveda from Rituals. And this one is also from the Ritual of Hammam. This is the Purifying Body Mud. I used to love this body scrub, and I completely forgot about it until I found it again this year, and it was good, but I think I go through this one too fast compared to the sugar body scrub, the one in the pots. So maybe I will buy this one again, but not sure. And last product, which is not really skincare, but it's in my skincare. I finished only 1 perfume this year, or in 2022. I know previously I finished more, I think, but look, I only finished 1 this year. This is the perfume Jeanne from Lanvin. So this one is out. So in total, I finished 22 products in the skincare department. Now let's talk about makeup. Okay, let's start with my complexion products. I finished three primers. I finished this one from Revlon. This is the Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. I like, people raved, this is discontinued, like long discontinued, but people raved and raved and raved about this primer. I didn't find it, like, I don't know, out of this world, so I wouldn't buy it, I wouldn't buy it if it was still available. I finished this Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I was like, I finished this year, but apparently finished it in 2022. I really like this primer. I don't know if I will buy it again. It was really smoothing for my pores. The problem is I have really oily skin, so when my makeup is fresh, it really works as a smoothing primer. But when my oils have, I don't know, rocked, wait. But when my oils have gone through the primer, the foundation, the powder, it's like I didn't even put it on my face. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna buy it again, but not soon. And finally, the last primer, it was a sample size, well, I paid for it, so a travel size of the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. All Nighter? Yes, All Nighter Face Primer. I really expected a lot from this, but it felt like a moisturizer on my face. I don't know, again, maybe my face is too oily for this primer, but it really felt like a base, not like a basic moisturizer, but just a slightly tacky moisturizer, really slightly. But once it was dry on my face, I couldn't feel anything, so not for me. I did not finish a foundation, but I finished a foundation mixer. This is the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in the color Deep. This is also long discontinued, but this is my favorite foundation mixer. I really have a hard time matching myself because most of the time foundations are too warm for some reason, and I don't fancy looking orange. So I use this to darken it and also to cool the foundation down. I have another one, but after the other one is empty, I don't have any more. I know NYX released another one, an equivalent of these with their foundation drops or something, but the reviews are really bad, so I don't want to buy it. Also, I went into a NYX store and I swatched it, and it was really like oily, watery. It was not pigmented at all, so that would be useless for my foundations. So I still have another one. After that, it's gonna be hard. I finished 3 concealers. I finished this Estee Lauder Double Wear Instant Fix Concealer in the color 7N. On one side you have in concealer, on the other side you have like a eye primer, eye cream, like under eye primer, eye cream. I finished both sides. I panned this one and I used this one on as an eye cream. I used it as a bronzer because 7N is too dark. Have I said bronzer? I used it as a bronzer, right? Because 7N is too dark for me, it was alright. Too moisturizing for my skin, that's for sure. I finished this concealer from Kiko. This is the Skin Tone Concealer in the color 7. This is a little bit too light for me. Like I used to, like I think a lot of us, I used to love brighter under eyes. 3 to 5 years ago. Now I'm not into it anymore, so this was a little bit too light, but it was fine. It's not a really high coverage concealer. It's like a medium coverage, but I really don't have dark circles, so it was enough for me. And I finished this concealer. Okay, it's moving. I finished this concealer from, I think I bought it as Kat Von D, pretty sure. So I finished this concealer from Kat Von D. It's the Lock It Concealer Creme. Yeah, Lock It Concealer Creme in the color D33 Warm. I really like the color of this one, but it was thick, like really thick. Some concealers I can use with a brush to blend, not this one, not this one. This one, it was with a sponge. Okay, for this one, it happened to me with another Estee Lauder concealer, but the doe foot fell off on its own. So I had to scrape it out. I think you can see it. I had to scrape it out and put it in a little container so I could finish it. I would not repurchase this one either. I finished only one powder. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark. I hate this powder, okay? It's so bad for oily skin. I don't know. People really love this powder. I think people with dry skin kind of like this powder. People with normal skin like it. Some people with oily skin also like it. For me, it was just not working as a setting powder, as a touch-up powder. As a touch-up powder, it was thick on my skin. As a setting powder, it was just too shimmery on my skin. I think because it's mineralized, maybe. I didn't like this powder at all. I would not repurchase this one. And for the face, I finished one highlighter. This is from Marc Jacobs. This is the Dewdrop in the color Tantalize. I bought this look two summers ago. I was on vacation with friends, and the girlfriend of one of my friends had this in another color, the pink one, and I tried it and I really liked it. I think I was thinking I really liked it, but anyway, I was like, oh, I want to buy it as well. Blah blah blah. Bought it. I don't know why. I don't like highlighter. I don't like highlighter. I don't like liquid highlighter. I don't like powder highlighter. I don't like liquid highlighter. Have I said cream or liquid? Anyway, I don't like highlighter. I finished this in a body lotion, and I don't think I would I don't think I would have finished it if it wasn't in a body lotion. Okay, so that's it for the face. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finished 9 products. Then for the eyes, I finished the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original. I know the original Decay Primer Potion of Urban Decay. I know it was in like a 3D kind of bottle that looked like I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, the original packaging of this one. Then I think they went into tube, like this tube, but without this applicator, and then they went back to the applicator. Why? I don't like when they do this. I prefer when they sell their primer like this with just a tip like this. It's, for me, it's way better. But anyway, I finished it. I think if I could, I would buy it again. The only thing that I have to remember is I cannot put eye primer on both eyes and then blend. I have to do one eye blend, the other eye blend. If not, it's kind of getting gummy on the eyelid. And I said if I could buy it, because I realized like in November of 2022 that Urban Decay is not available anymore on Sephora, the Sephora France website. So I was like, what? And I remember, I don't know when, must be in 2021, I remember that the French Urban Decay site also closed down. So they left France and I did not even realize. And I wanted to try the primer potion in the color coffee or something. I was so disappointed when I realized that Urban Decay left France. And I think they left a few more European countries as well, which, I mean, Urban Decay, anyway, cannot buy it anymore. By the way, if you really like an eye primer, I'm looking for one. I'm not done with mine yet for a good few more months, but after that I don't have an eye primer anymore and I need one, so I don't know which one to buy. Anyway, I finished one brow. It's a brow wiz, the sample of a brow wiz. It was fine. I would not buy one because you just fly through these kind of really thin brow pencils, and the one from Anastasia is super expensive, but I liked it. I wouldn't buy any more. I prefer pomades anyway. I finished two mascaras. They are looking different, but they are the same. They are the Maximud from Kiko, my favorite mascara, the only one that I use. I have one more in my drawer, so only mascara that I will use. I still got a sample from the Anastasia, what is it called? Do I have the name? No. Yes, the Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. It did nothing for my lashes. This is the brush. Couldn't get a grip of my lashes, so it was useless. I used it like 2 weeks maybe, and then I was like, look, I need to go back to this kind of brush. This is gripping my lashes. I finished one cream shadow. It's what is it called? An eyeshadow stick from Kiko. This is the long lasting stick in the color 37. The color 37 is discontinued, but this product still exists in the Kiko line and it's really good. It doesn't crease, or on me it still creases but just a little bit. If you don't have super oily skin, it stays really well, so I do recommend this one. I have like 5 more colors, and if I didn't have as many shadow sticks, I would buy more for sure, and if I wasn't on a buy. So yeah, and I finished these two. I finished one glitter liner also from Kiko. This is the glitter liner, the glitter eyeliner in the color number 01. I'm telling you, it looks boring. When you see it, it looks boring. But when I saw it on one of my colleagues, I was like, what do you have on your eyes? It's so beautiful. And she said this product, and I was like, oh, I'm buying it. And then I bought it. I was helping another store. She was a colleague from another store than mine, and I bought it. I wore it in my store, and everyone was like, what do you have on your eyes? I was like, the glitter lightener number 1. Everyone was like, what? This stuff that looks like nothing? And I was like, yeah. And we sold so many of these. Every time someone wore on her eyes, or its eyes, because we had a male colleague, so every time someone wore it on its eyes, yeah, on their eyes, its eyes, on their eyes, anyway, you know what I mean. And I finished one glittering glow from Stila in the color Fairy Tale. I'm never gonna buy it ever again. I really was excited to try it, and I kinda was disappointed. Not because it wasn't, not because it dried out, but because I felt like it wasn't glittery. A waste of time. By the way, I will buy this again. I will buy this again. Just not now. I'm on a no buy. So in the end, in 2022, I finished 8 eye products. Now let's talk about my lip products. Oh yeah, I'm missing some. I mainly finished lip glosses. Now I see it. Anyway, I finished one lipstick from Maybelline. How are they called? The color Sensational in the color 950. Untainted Spice. So this is the color. You can see it. This was a nude. I finished 3 lip liners, but I lost, like they are the same line, the Kiko Precision Lip Liner in 305 and 307, I believe. No, 305 and 309, the red and the brown. I lost them, but I finished them. I finished also this one from Kiko from a limited edition line. Don't remember which one. And I finished 4 lip glosses. I finished one from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Rum. I finished this Kiko lip gloss from the collection Sweetheart. So this is the Sweetheart lip gloss. It was a Valentine collection from 2019. Finished one e.l.f. lip gloss, which is called the Luscious Liquid Lipstick, which is not a liquid lipstick, but a gloss. And I loved using it, okay? I loved it when I bought it a long time ago. I loved it. I had 3, finished 2. Oh yeah, I finished one a long time ago. I finished another one in 2020, and I finished this one, which was still brand new, I think, this year. I loved it. I wish I could buy this again, but I cannot. And I finished this lip gloss from Milani. This is the Brilliant Shine lip gloss in the color 04 from More Fetish. More Fetish. I loved this lip gloss. If I could buy it again, I would. I still have not checked if this is still available, but Milani is kind of hard to get in France. I did not buy this in France. I bought this in Canada. Yes, I bought this in Canada when I had an internship there. So I love this one. I love the color. I love the effect on the lips. I love its shine. I loved its thickness. Maybe it was sticky, I don't know. I don't care about stickiness. I prefer sticky lip gloss, so it doesn't bother me. I loved this one. So if I'm not mistaken, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 lip products. And I finished 3 nail polishes. I finished this base. Is it a base? Yes. This is the strengthener base from Kiko. I finished 1 colored nail polish. This is the Lola Barcelona nail polish in the color Rambla. And I finished this top coat from Sally Hansen. This is the Insta Dry. This is my favorite top coat. I can't buy this again. It's kind of hard. Well, it's not hard. It's not as easy as I would like. But I think when I'm done with my current top coat, which is from Kiko, this is the Perfect Gel Effect top coat. When I'm done with this one, I think I'm gonna buy it. I mean, it dries faster than this one, and I don't know, I really like the brush, the consistency. I really like this top coat. I really don't care about my bases, so maybe I will buy this one again. I don't know yet. I know I will buy. I know I will buy a base, but I don't know which one yet. We'll see when I finish the one that I'm using right now. So in the end, for what I tracked, I finished 50 products in 2022. I'm kind of impressed because to me it felt like I finished maybe 20 and I finished 50. Like, is it? Oh, less than half is skincare. Just a little bit less than half is skincare, which I feel like most of the time people have more skincare than makeup. I'm like, really, I'm half and half. I have 22 skincare products. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I can finally recycle everything here, and I can finally put the few products that are already finished in that bag. This is why I filmed this video today. I needed the bag to be empty again. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my empties for 2022. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.